Guys, my brain is not working. It is like, I'm like...
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Knorpp and South. Today, it is 2 days until Thanksgiving, and I am preparing for Thanksgiving. It's always fun for me. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, but it is also a lot. And this year, we have 26 people eating at our house, which is very happy. I think one other time we had 25 people, and it was in a much smaller house. So I know that we can do it. But a lot of those people are coming in from out of town, and so I can't really ask them to make anything. And so I am making pretty much everything except for one thing this Thanksgiving, which is fine. I love cooking. But it is, but then there's other dinners to think about. Like I still have to feed my family tonight and tomorrow night. I know that we could go out to eat, but I don't really love going out to eat. It's expensive and it's really busy out there, as you guys know, with all the holiday traffic. And so I'm trying to just keep it all straight in my head. This morning I am feeling a little stressed. So I have my notes with all of the things I'm making. You guys can see the dinner and the pies that I'm making. And then I'm trying to make a list of other things I need to get done and the groceries that I need to buy. I have pulled out all of the recipes out of binders, and I have pulled out the cookbooks that I'll be using and putting in sticky notes so that it's really easy for me to access them. I've also, you might have noticed in my notes, put where it's going to be made, so that I made sure that I can do the dance in the kitchen of like the rolls will be in the oven, you know, the green beans will be on in the griddle. One of the other things I did this year was I requested our Thanksgiving meal to be at dinner time. We usually do it at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon because it's still light out and it gives you something to do during the day, but also it means that like you're getting up really, really early to get everything going. And I also feel like we're never very hungry at that time because it's not at a meal time. And you're just, I don't know, not ready to eat a meal at that, like a big dinner at that time. And so I asked this year if we could have it at dinner time. So we're going to eat at 5, which just like gives me way more prep time, which is great because a lot of the things you make on Thanksgiving are just so much better if they're made fresh, you know, like the rolls and things. But the oven is used, and so you often, anyways, point being, that's a big help to do. I have tonight's dinner, and my sister is coming into town with her husband and one of her adult children and their husband, her daughter. And so they will be coming in tonight. And I invited them over for dinner because they're staying in an Airbnb and they have been on the road. My sister's been on the road for several days to get here. So like no more road food, right? No more restaurants. So I'm going to be making tonight, I'm going to make chicken tikka masala, and I need to get the chicken prepped for that and in the marinade. Which is just like kind of like a yogurt marinade. It's really yummy. It makes the chicken thighs so moist and so flavorful. So good. So Elijah and Esther getting to town tonight late, like 9 or 10. And then tomorrow afternoon, Daniel and Lauren, his fiance, are getting into town. So I have tomorrow night's dinner. I was thinking of making pot roast tacos because it's a crowd pleaser. So I have to get the ingredients to go with that. I already have the pot roast, but I need to get the other things that go with that. I also need to make sure I have enough table and chairs for everybody. I don't know if I do. I need to actually get eyes on every chair and table. I need to make sure that I have tablecloths because I think I do, but I need to make sure. We need to get everything cleaned up. You know how your house just gets little spots where they're just like things piled in corners or whatever, like a stack of books or I don't know. So we need to make sure that's all taken care of. I guess you guys don't need me to explain about that, but I also want to do greenery centerpieces, and so I need to like put on some like boots or something and go out in the woods behind my house and collect some greenery for the table centerpieces. I also have some oranges, some mandarin oranges, and some like sparkly fruit that I think, and candlesticks that I'll use for centerpieces, because we're gonna have like 4 tables, so we need a lot of centerpieces. We need to make sure that everybody's beds are ready and that everybody that's coming into town has towels. My sister and her husband and my niece and her husband are not staying here because this will be a full house as of tomorrow. So they have an Airbnb that's nearby. So I'm trying to stay calm, breathe, get things organized in my mind, definitely praying and trying to listen to relaxing music so that I am, because this is a thing. I could be stressed and I could get this all done, but I've done that before. And then when I'm sitting down at my Thanksgiving meal, I feel nothing. And so I really want to still have a nice holiday for myself. You know, I still want to feel the joy of the holiday. And that's also hard to do because I'm in flippin' perimenopause and I'm kind of a roller coaster of emotions sometimes, but I digress. No, I have been trying really hard, and that's my hope and my prayer that like I can feel the joy of the day, because it really is my favorite holiday. So I'm so excited to have all of my kids but Andrew here. Andrew will be calling. Look at me, I'm already getting teary. Andrew will be calling next Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll have everybody here. Actually, we might not, because Daniel and Lauren will probably go to her house since they're coming to our house this Thanksgiving. So maybe next Christmas. Yes, next Christmas. But anyways, I think I can do it. The other thing, I was actually already praying about it the other day, about like how stressed I am, and which is normal, right, for moms and anybody during the holidays. But the Lord reminded me that I have very helpful children, and it's not Megan Knorpp making the Thanksgiving meal, it's the Knorpp family, because they do help me immensely. Everybody is volunteers, pitches in and peels potatoes and chops things, and you know, so I do not need to be stressed about that. It's just, it's natural to have a little bit of stress when you're pulling together something big and important. So I'm happy. Don't worry. I'm happy. I'm going to make it. And I'm going to take you guys along for the next couple days of all of the preparation. And then we will have the Thanksgiving meal video, which is always fun for us to document and be able to look back on. And then Christmas will start, which is very happy. And then we have a wedding, which is also incredibly happy. I feel very grateful for that. Man, I'm a boob. So anyways, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna go fix Eve's hair. I am going to pull together the last couple recipes, finish my grocery list, and then I guess go to the grocery store before it gets too crazy over there. Maybe it's too late for that. What I'm currently doing is prepping my chicken thighs for my chicken tikka masala. I mean, I use that term loosely, right? I'm just going to marinate my pounded chicken thighs in some yogurt and some Indian spices, and then I'm gonna smoke them. I'm giving the little pieces to the kitty because he loves them. Then I'm gonna smoke them so they get a really nice, you know, charred smoky flavor with all the Indian flavors. And then I make a masala sauce with like tomato sauce and spices and onions and garlic and cream. And then I'm gonna make some basmati rice, and I just serve it separately because it's a lot of calories, so you can kind of pick and choose how many calories you want. It's really easy, and I found that the yogurt marinade makes chicken so good. My kids who don't like chicken have told me multiple times how much they like this type of chicken. It makes it moist and flavorful. Like, it doesn't get dry at all. It's amazing, but we go through it really quickly, so I have to make a lot. It would also be really good cooked in a cast iron pan to get that nice crispy, but I do like the smoke. It's not perfect, but anyway, so that's what I'm doing now. I'll put that in the fridge, and then I have to actually finish editing a video for you guys of all the prep we did the last couple days to get rooms ready and beds set up and all of that good stuff. I am feeling a little bit better. I don't want you guys to worry about me. I'm just I like don't mind it too much because I feel like my heart is very tender. You know, like it's nice to have a tender heart, but it means I cry at the drop of a hat. I feel everything a lot more, and which means joy too. But I also have like other symptoms of perimenopause, which is, you know, right on time, so I don't need to worry about too much. But anyways, don't worry about me. I don't want you to think like, Megan, it's too much. You're gonna, you know, make yourself sick or something. Like, no, it's not too much. I need to just keep going, and the joy will be there if I just get through some of the hectic parts of preparing. Okay, Mike is cleaning the windows.
Going back to my old college days.
Oh yeah, Mike did this. He had a window cleaning business when we were in college and just out. And Jude is helping me by organizing the pantry. I should move. These are all of my recipes and my plans. Look, I was able to check one off. I found my tablecloths, and I do have enough. When Mike's done with the windows, we're going to go to the grocery store. But Jude is helping me because this was just like all piled in there in random ways, and he's gonna put all of the baking stuff on one and the, you know, you get it. Ooh, looking good, Jude. Man, you did amazing in here. So yeah, let's put all of the snack foods like this and this and this, anything that you snack on like that, or even including like tortillas and bread on one aisle rack. And then everything I use to bake on one. Canned goods, the tomato stuff, and then like extra, the tuna, and then extra things like this and this. Put those on one, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay. I don't know. This is a hard job. Let's do the baking supplies right here. Well, it's amazing that a jam-packed pantry actually ends up being not too full. So that's great. That's very helpful for me over the next couple days as I'm doing tons of cooking and baking. And even on the day of Thanksgiving that I'm not like, close the pantry so nobody can see inside. Now that is done, and I uploaded the video of us getting ready for today.
Good job.
Yes, thanks for your help on that. I've got my list, and we're gonna head to a local grocery store. Hopefully I can get everything on my list at this grocery store, and then hopefully that's all I'll need, though that's wishful thinking, but it's okay. That doesn't seem good. Thankfully Mike found one of those smaller cars. Must be very busy in here. I still haven't got high storage, you know? Guys, my brain is not working. It is like, I'm like...
You're doing pretty good. We got a pretty full cart here.
Yeah.
And down there.
We're back from the store. I am now making cranberry sauce. Today is 2 days before Thanksgiving. And cranberry sauce really takes like just a few minutes to make. It's super easy. You just put cranberries in a boil them with sugar and water. And you can get it in a can, but I was going to do that because I was like, oh, I don't know if it's that big of a deal. But then I looked at the can of like the name brand stuff, and it had like other ingredients in it, like dyes and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'll make it. And it's really not hard. And so since I'm making it, I'm going to go ahead and add some like orange zest and maybe some cinnamon and nutmeg just to make it yummy. And then just stick it in the fridge and pull it out on Thanksgiving. So look how beautiful those cranberries are though. They're so pretty. Love it. All right, it's done. Looks delish. See that? Yum. I'm gonna throw in the orange zest. And I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this vanilla I got at Costco. It's like a vanilla paste. That looks good. Mmm. And then a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves. Off of the heat. Mmm, beautiful. It smells delicious. I'm gonna let the cranberry sauce cool, and now I'm going to start on my like masala sauce. I've just made this up, so it tastes good. I get some butter, and then I'm gonna saute some green bell pepper, some onion, and then I'm gonna have some garlic. And once that's nice and softened and translucent, I add in some tomatoes and I let that simmer. And oh wait, before I do that, I put in the masala seasoning, my Indian spices, let them kind of roast a little bit. Then I put in my tomatoes and I just let it simmer for a while. And once it's kind of gotten to where I think the flavor is really good, I will add a load of cream. And then we'll eat that with our smoked chicken that I started marinating earlier today. This is nice and aromatic. And now I'm gonna add minced ginger and garlic, but I need to use both my hands. While I'm doing that, Peter and Asher are organizing the junk drawer. That smells amazing. Now I'm gonna add my spices, hurry. Tomato sauce. And that'll glaze the pan too. All that yummy goodness on the bottom. Some tomato paste. This stuff is so good. I don't know why it's so much better out of this than the can. Okay, this is gonna simmer now. And then I'm gonna put it in the blender. And then I'm gonna add it back into here and add some cream and salt to taste and then adjust any spices that I need to. Okay, I didn't show it. Used the blender, blended it up till it was blended. Really? Are you following me? Just want to keep you guys. Then I put it back in here and I added, I don't know, cream and then more cream. I might even add more. You know what I regret though? I haven't ever made it with a green bell pepper. I don't love it. It's fine. It just adds a little bit of taste that I'm not in love with. So if you're making it, don't do that. Don't make that mistake. Okay, the chicken's off the smoker and I'm actually just gonna throw it right in the sauce. Just chopping it up. Smells delicious. So anyways, that was dinner. Okay, Elijah and Esther about 90 minutes away. We are ordering, if you saw the last video, we're ordering toppers for these. We ordered these beds too. Maybe
we could put what's that?
Well, I don't want to do that. I think like him sleeping with a cage over there is kind of scary.
So I was suggesting put that on that one for now, but
I think this is comfortable enough for one night.
Okay.
And then if he says it's plenty comfortable, we can send those toppers back.
You're right.
We did not buy new sheets for the guest bed.
Yep. Sorry.
Elijah,
sorry, guest.
You're not important enough to get new sheets, but maybe someday a guest will be.
This isn't a room makeover so much.
But you know, Elijah's used to like bedroll in Japan, you know?
Totally.
Like, literally.
Yeah, he shouldn't complain.
No, I mean, he's used to it, and he thought it was pretty comfortable. And he's like, sometimes sleeps on the floor and stuff, right?
I don't know. So I can see that sheet matches this sheet, and also matches the sheet you're going to put on top. Wait a minute.
Look, this is the real world.
The old... We're not faking it around here. This is how we live.
Oh my gosh, the old days, you just got one of those really hot old sleeping bags.
I know, it's true. A sleeping bag. That's
or
what
like,
you asked.
remember when people like actually slept on like a pull-out couch in the living room?
Oh, I did that a couple times
You roll
as a kid.
my beds. You're living the high life around here. We're really rolling.
These kids can't complain.
No pun intended.
But we're not going to see Dan until tomorrow, so just Elijah will be here. It's his own night on his own in here. Hope he doesn't get scared. All right, what do you think, Megan?
I think
Peter's hanging out.
I think it feels comfortable enough.
Do you?
Yeah. And once you put this over it, it doesn't look so sad. So it looks a lot cozier, don't you think?
Oh, you mean because the blankets just don't see the metal?
Well, and you don't see that it's a mattress this thick.
That's
So
true.
you don't really think about it. You're used
A lot
to
of it's mental, you know?
It is kind of, actually.
Feels like a really nice bed.
I don't think it feels uncomfortable. I mean, we've stayed at a lot of different places over the years in all our travels. And this is actually probably in the top quarter of comfort. We stayed at one Airbnb that I was just like, this bed, there's something wrong with it. So we took off all the sheets and they had never taken the plastic. Like, I don't mean like some like hypoallergenic cover. I mean like the plastic it was delivered in, like the big weight bag.
It was shipped in.
It was still in the bag, and supposedly we weren't the first people that stayed at the Airbnb, and I thought, who
slept on that?
Yeah, and what in China, we were like on, literally our mattress was just like a box spring type mattress.
Mm-hmm.
Asher said that one of the Airbnbs, his mattress was more like a box spring.
It was the box spring.
It was the box spring?
Yeah, it'd been like flipped over and it was wrong. Like he was sleeping on the boards.
So this feels pretty darn good, I guess is all that to say.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm excited for them to come and have everybody here. And I started this video this morning feeling pretty overwhelmed.
Uh-huh.
But I feel a lot better now. Feel normal. I had to keep reminding myself, like, it's Tuesday. You still have Wednesday to prepare. And then you have all day Thursday. So
it's true.
We'll be fine.
We made some good progress today.
And I've made a lot of food over the years.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Made for big crowds. This is my biggest crowd at 26, but pretty close. I've made for 25, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be good.
We actually left like 7
Elijah, what's on your arm?
It's a new fashion trend, actually.
Yes, it's a watch band.
It's actually it's
That would be funny to like put a watch band there on their watch face on there.
No, I broke my wrist on Halloween night. It was dark and I was longboarding, and then I was very rapidly not longboarding anymore.
You hit a bench.
Very bad.
What, the bench?
You hit the stationary object.
It actually hurt my pride more than it hurt my wrist. So I didn't think it was broken, but it was.
Eve is so excited to have you stay in her room. You want help?
I think I'll carry this.
Alright, so you'll be down here.
I'll be able to get up.
Mine's in the basement.
You're so excited, huh? Your bed is on the left.
Sweet, this looks cute. I feel like you redid the entire house.
Yeah, pretty
in the
much.
last 2 months.
Yep, so there's room in here. Oh, look, this is your dress for the wedding if it works.
Ooh.
It's cute. That's Eve's dress.
Wow, it's pretty.
My mom pants right here in the Macro Factor.
We got these beds.
Yes.
They're not extremely thick.
They're not extremely thick.
So tonight you can sleep on it and let us know how it goes. Tomorrow there is a topper coming if you need it. We can put it on it. But I figured if you sleep on Japanese bed rolls. So there's also
I've slept on much worse.
yeah, you can flip them. So Daniel's is on the soft side. See what you think about that.
Wouldn't it be exactly the same? Or just right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Esther wants to try it
When I was
too.
in Japan, I slept on one single futon on the floors.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
That sounds faster.
So you got this surface for your bags, and then I put some hangers in the closet for you.
It's bigger than my closet at home.
Well, that's not hard to beat.
What are you
It's
saying?
bigger than my closet, too.
All right, so next morning, and Esther, the hairdresser, is in the house. She's getting Eve some bangs, which Eve is very excited about. And you're watching a movie. And I am getting my highlights updated.
Okay, there's no going back once I cut this. You
Okay.
sure?
Yep.
You sure, Eve?
Maniacal laughter.
Oh, dear.
Oh, immediately cute. Immediately. Love it.
Keep that.
Very cute.
Yeah, it's good fashion sense.
All right, Megan, what's happening?
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
It's very loud in here right
Making
now.
5 pies. That's just flour, don't worry about it. This is an Oreo crust for a chocolate tart. This is a shortbread crust for the lemon curd tart.
Right?
I've got a regular crust that's in the freezer that I'm going to blind bake in just a minute for a chocolate, brown butter chocolate pie. Remember, we've eaten all of these in Pie Month.
Yep.
And all the recipes will be in those videos. And now I am making the lemon curd. You can make a really easy lemon curd in the microwave, but I don't think it's quite as good. So I am going to make it the harder way because it's Thanksgiving. If it were just a regular day, I'd make it in the microwave.
Right. Okay.
Use this to level it off. And then we're gonna put some butter in.
Jude's trying the lemon curd.
That is really good.
It's good.
We put the lemon curd in the tart shell. Bellissimo.
It's perfect.
Now we're gonna put the chocolate ganache in the chocolate tart with an Oreo crust.
Just can't make the mistake you made last year or something like that.
That was with the brown butter chocolate.
Beautiful. That looks pretty good.
That was so sad when that happened.
Chocolate ganache, you guys, is so easy to make. You're just essentially heating up cream and butter, and then melting chocolate in it and stirring it together. Every time it feels like it's not going to work, and then it all of a sudden smooths out and becomes the most delicious.
So good. Mmm. And then you don't bake that. You just let it set up. Is that right,
Yep,
Meg?
I already baked the crust of Oreo, and this will just set up in the fridge, and it says it can stay good for like 4 to 5 days in the fridge. It will not last that long.
No, it won't.
But this would be a great thing to make if you have to travel, because it gets like hard. So you don't have to like worry about it in the back of the car
stay
sort
put.
of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it would melt, I guess, if it was like really hot. But.
Okay. It's pretty amazing.
I am making my schedule for the morning. I need to make. I'm glad I'm doing this. The brown butter.
Look at all this. All your recipes.
Yes, I pulled them all out so that I didn't have to keep flipping around in binders. Also, I gave this recipe to Daniel and Lauren. Said,
take it.
There you go.
We haven't showed Daniel and Lauren yet, but Daniel and Lauren are here.
We haven't shown that yet?
No. Well, this is how we prepare.
Yeah.
When I say we, I mean you. But, I'm watching.
It helps me not be stressed, so.
Good.
Yeah.
Although I will say you looked a little stressed there, but
No, I'm not. I'm thinking. I want to visualize, okay, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do this. The question is, how much do you gamble with your time? Because the fresher the rolls, the better. But that seems kind of crazy, because they'll be covering every inch of the counters. So
yeah,
I will get those done in the morning.
You will. Everyone is gathered in the basement for ping pong. Daniel's here. And Lauren over there, way over there. She's hanging out. Whoa. Wow. Strike. So the ping pong table has become quite the favorite.
Shoot through it in the air. Why'd you use the big one?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Playing amongst the boxes down here and the suitcases and sitting on a seat from the van. Whatever.
No, I want to play against Mama. I did us first.
Oh.
6-6.
All right, guys. It's the end of the day. I'm about to wash my face, get in my pajamas, head to bed. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I'll tell you what, today was an amazing day for me. I was very stressed yesterday and a little bit today. I had moments just because, it's the holidays and I'm a mom and we're having a lot of people over. If you didn't know her, did I already mention we're having 26 people over? But I just felt so much joy ending out the day in the basement with all the kids playing ping pong. I wish Andrew were here, but soon enough he will be, and by next summer, and we'll have everybody here. And I'm in the best phase of my life so far, and I'm really grateful. And I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that you watch, because it made it worth it for us to keep making these videos, which have been a huge blessing to our family to watch. We watch them as well, and it's been a huge blessing. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being our friends and supporting us. And I hope that you have a great Thanksgiving. Even if you're not here in the United States, I hope that you have a day where you can really ponder on the things that you're grateful for and all of the blessings that are in your life. So happy Thanksgiving. Come back for our next video to actually see us pull it all out and have an amazing feast with our friends and family. Until then, bye.